The boy only turned on the toy airplane, but it immediately frightened his mother to tears. His father rushed toward him, yet it was already too late. This was a world where no sound could be made. Otherwise, monsters would appear out of nowhere and kill instantly. Even when children wanted to play with toys, the batteries had to be removed first. Any sound could bring death upon the whole family. But the boy's soft-hearted sister couldn't bear to see him sad. She secretly put the batteries back into the toy. She never imagined that this small act of kindness would cause her brother's tragic death right in front of them. The boy's death devastated the entire family. To prevent another tragedy, they became even more cautious. During meals, they ate in complete silence, but even their extreme caution could not prevent sudden accidents. One day, while the girl was playing a game with her younger brother, she accidentally knocked over an oil lamp. The crash startled their father, who quickly smothered it with a blanket. Just then, strange noises came from outside. Everyone froze, holding their breath. It turned out to be only 2 wild rabbits, and the family finally let out a sigh of relief. But they didn't know that the rabbit sounds had already drawn the monsters close. After living under such unbearable tension for so long, the father took him to a waterfall. There, he suddenly shouted loudly into the roar of the water. The boy was terrified, but the father explained that as long as there was a louder sound nearby, the monsters wouldn't detect them. Before long, a bigger problem appeared. The mother told her husband that she was pregnant. It was like a thunderbolt. How could she possibly give birth without making noise? To prepare, the father had the children line the basement walls with thick layers of soundproofing, creating a makeshift delivery room. He also stored enough oxygen so that once the baby was born, it could be sealed in a wooden box. One day, while the father was out with his son searching for food, they came across an old man in the woods. He stood there sorrowfully. His wife had just been killed by a monster. Sensing something was wrong, the father quickly shielded his son behind him and signaled the old man to stay silent. But having lost his wife, the old man no longer had the will to live. The father ran away while holding his son and hid behind a tree. As expected, the monster killed the old man. His son was so afraid because of the monster sounds. Meanwhile, the girl, tormented by guilt over her brother's death, wandered alone to the place where he had died. There, she took out her most treasured possession, silently mourning.